Hello friends of Analog Entertainment, yes it's Monday again, so welcome to my second episode of Board Game News. Lookout Games was the first time at Gen Con this year. They had two very interesting prototypes to show. First, Patchwork from Uwe Rosenberg, game only for 2 persons and not about farming, so well, probably interesting enough for Uwe Rosenberg fans. And Murano from Markus and Inka Brandt. Seems more like a classical Euro game. Murano is islands in the near of Venice, and you kind of in the game you move your gondolas between islands, and where the gondolas stop you can do certain actions. So that reminds me a little bit about Istanbul, where you kind of move your merchants through the bazaar. So yeah, seems like a worker placement game with movement mechanism. Below the video you find the link to the Board Game Geek article. DLP Games also announced their Essen release, and it will be Orléans from Rainer Stockhausen, a game placed in Middle Ages in France. They say it's the most complex and biggest game they ever did. On Hunter und Kron, yeah, last Friday there was the Abluchsen video, or Linko, how the game is called in English. We personally think we're kind of getting closer to the kind of reviews we wanted to do about board games. So if you haven't checked it out already, you can do it, and maybe you can send us comments on what you think about our review style, or what we can improve maybe or do differently. Next Friday there will be the review of Sultania from Bombix. Very nice family tile-laying game where you build a palace for the Sultan with a theme from 1001 Nights. Very nice. During the week maybe some 60-second clips coming. People ask me about what's the thing with the 60-second clips. It's just that if you have watched a full review of a board game on our channel, you definitely don't have to watch the 60-second version of it, because there won't be any new information in it. It's more the opposite. If you haven't watched the review and you're not sure if you're interested in this game at all, then you can watch the 60-second clip. And if you get interested in 60 seconds about the game, so you can still watch the full review. So last week I discovered that the Dice Tower reviewed also Camel, the Spiel des Jahres 2014. It was the Game Boy Geek. Well, and yeah, what can you say about it? He hated it. So this reminded me so much about when I saw the review of Terra Mystica from Tom Wessel. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it! Oh Tom, you just don't understand. After playing it a few times, Camel, he hated it less. But still, yes, he's of course not alone with his critics about this year's Spiel des Jahres winner. There were also a lot of German bloggers, reviewers, journalists who kind of weren't so pleased about Camel winning. But to be honest, I don't think so. Yeah, it's super random, and yeah, in the first round the blue camel is kind of so far ahead, so everybody's betting on him and he ends up losing. Well, yeah, if you complain about that, you just didn't get the point of Camel. If it wouldn't be super random, if it wouldn't be so unpredictable, it wouldn't be funny. And that's the whole point of this game. And I think it's great that the jury gave Camel the prize and not, for instance, Splendor. It's a brilliant game, Splendor. Great, it appeals to a lot of players, also serious gamers and stuff, but it's just a little boring. I mean, it's just like, well, and calculating and then this and this. And Camel is so much fun. It's action, it appeals to so much more non-gamers, and I think that's great. We played the first time and we had a blast. So yeah, Camel, watch the links. Dice Tower hating it, I still love it. So that was it for Board Game News. Thanks for watching. One last thing, on the 11th and 12th of October there will be the Settlers of Catan World Championship taking place in Berlin. So yeah, if you ever wanted to watch a world champion playing Settler of Catan, you can do that at the Museum of Communications in Berlin at the 11th and 12th of October. It's an event that's taking place only every 2 years, and it's kind of shifting between the US and Germany. So that's your opportunity to watch a true Settlers of Catan world champion.